fancy animals with mustaches and top hats? Yes, please. What's up guys, this is Jackie, your Nerdecrafter, and today we're going to be doing another Your Drawing into a sculpture video. I have chosen two drawings that are pretty similar to each other because they both include animals and both of them are somewhat fancy. The first drawing is from Samia Art, or Sammy My Art, whichever it is. They drew an absolutely adorable octopus with a top hat and mustache. I really love the style of the dark lines and contours around this one, and of course the mustache. That's what sold me. If you want a shout out in my Friday videos, make sure you hashtag Nerdification Squad in the comment section below within the first 45 minutes of a video's release, or hashtag Nerdecrafter on Instagram with one of your creations. Without delay, let's start making that awesome fancy octopus. When it comes to picking out projects, I feel like one of those bugs that absolutely love the light, but they don't realize that the light is dangerous until they get burnt by it. Well, that's probably me in the color red, because I choose projects with the color red and then realize, just look how messy my fingers get from that color. And not just that, but I have to use white right after. Do you know how hard it is getting red onto white and then it just turns pink because you have no choice? What I love about this piece are the bold lines. Now we have to remember that drawing and clay are absolutely different mediums, because with clay we have to deal with gravity. Otherwise, it would be pretty cool to have everything standing up exactly the way it is in pictures. So I had to take some creative liberties and definitely use a thicker wire, not sculpting wire. This black wire is way sturdier and can stand. So I really wanted the tentacles to kind of flow upwards instead of drooping down, and I still kind of had to fix them all the time because they were kind of, you know, gravity falling down. So this style is so cute. I was thinking of painting darker outlines around it, but that intimidated me, and it just told me that I was going to ruin it. Why? Oh my gosh, I don't want him to look angry. In the picture, he does kind of look like this. Hopefully it looks more like this than angry. I think the paint is gonna help later on. Now we're going to bake it, and then after we bake it, we're going to be adding a little bit of detail with some acrylic paint. I really want to take out that thick outline style. I don't know if I'm going to be able to succeed doing this outline on a piece of clay, but no time than the present to try it out. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at it. Oh my gosh. It really looks pretty close, if I say so myself. But yeah, I want to add a little bit of the detail that you're going to see on the kind of forehead. The hat is okay. The hat is okay, but getting sharp pieces with clay is doable. It's doable. Let's just get the details. cutest octopus That's his name now, Sir Octopus, because he's got a hat and a mustache, I say. I don't know why I'm speaking this way, but this is the way I'm speaking now. Imagine I did a whole video like that. If you guys all said that I should do my voiceover like that, I'll do it. Vote. Let me know what you guys think. If I should do one whole video with terrible accents. I'm scared now. Why did I leave this in your hand? In the theme of gentle creatures, I have another picture. Actually, this one is by Fox Crow, and this is a snail that has a vest, a pipe, and again, a top hat. Now, my only concern is that they left the creativity of the snail colors in my hands. So I'm really curious. I love the vest, I love the pipe, I love the hat, and guys, monocle. Let's take a couple of seconds to appreciate the fact that there's a monocle on this gentle one. Is that smoke? I think there's smoke coming out of the pipe. So I'm gonna try and recreate that smoke if I can do so. Alright, let's do this. The first colors that popped into my mind were really blues and browns. Those told me fancy person with a monocle and top hat. Although technically I could have gone with darker colors, I wanted to try out pastels pretty much for the body because snails are a lighter color, so I wanted to go with that with a contrasting blue for the shell. What colors would you have gone for? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm super curious because everyone has a different interpretation of colors depending on their experiences and other movies that they probably have watched. Let's talk about that vest for 2 seconds. I love it. I think vests are just adorable, and animals wearing vests, yeah, why not? I love how this vest is also adapted to the snail because it has no armholes, which made it so much easier for me to put together because I didn't have to recalculate where to put those tiny little openings. For some reason, this little guy reminds me of Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones's father, who was played, I think, by Sean Connery. So, I don't know, just the pipe is super cute. The only thing we have to do is kind of make the wires a light blue and then put a little bit of smoke in the mouth. And the smoke is going to be made with cotton. So I'm just going to glue a little bit of cotton and make it go upwards. Here are the two creations. I'm super happy, especially with Sir Octopus. I totally forgot what I named him. So I'm really happy with this one. This here, I really like. I'm not sure about my color choices. I think I wanted to kind of portray a 60s or 70s feel to it because I think these blues and browns were very reminiscent of them. So let me know what you guys think. Which one of these two is your favorite recreation? Which one do you think I nailed the closest to? Of course, there's going to be some artistic interpretation because, you know, art. If you want to submit your own drawing, hashtag Nerdecrafter on Instagram. I also wanted to make an announcement. I have a Patreon now. There are different kinds of tiers and different awards. It's my first time ever, so I'm really nervous. I'm actually pretty nervous announcing that I have a Patreon. But If you're interested in checking it out, I'll leave a link for it down below as well as in the iCard section. The reason I started a Patreon is because I want to take my channel to a whole new level. And to do that, I would need to publish at least 2 videos a week. It is just not humanly possible for me because I have a full-time job in addition to YouTube, and I've always kind of thought of it as a hobby. As the years go by, this year is my 5th year anniversary on YouTube. I think I want to level up. So with that said, the Patreon is there. It would mean so much to me if you can. Please do not think for a single second that you have to support me on Patreon. If you're here commenting, watching, sharing, or liking, you are already doing a lot and it's a huge help for me. But if you ever want to kind of get some perks at the same time for the price of a cup of coffee a day, you could definitely do that too, and I hope the tiers and the rewards are interesting. The lowest tier is $1 a month, and the highest tier is a handmade sculpture by me that I will actually record as an actual video of the month, and then ship it to you. So if that's something that you find, you can indulge in. Remember, this is indulgence. It is not something that you have to do. Definitely check it out. It would mean the world to me, even if you just look at the page. You don't have to do anything else. Love you guys. I will see you in the next video.